There, is that better? All right, sorry about that. I made sure to hit intermission, forgot to hit the mic. So, good morning again to the operating room. We're a little frazzled this morning. We were in a bit of a rush to get out the door this morning to get to our to an appointment for a portrait session. Our lovely fiance had won a portrait, and so we got the portrait. We went in, they took photos, a whole bunch of them, and all the photos were beautiful. The kids' personalities and everything came out, and unfortunately, the pricing was a bit more than we anticipated. So it's all good. We got what we could, and we will intend to use them perhaps in the future. So if you ever visit or are in the Iowa area, Ames, Iowa, there's a place called Dahlberg Studios or Dahlberg Portraits. And they do some really good work. They're people dedicated to what they do. Anyhow, we are going to be doing No Man's Sky today. So we're going to jump back into the sky. And I've got some salvaging of data to do. We got to do some upgrades. So it's going to be a bit of a grind today, but we're going to get in there and we're going to do that grind and get, the resources that we need. Do hopefully some building along the way. I think I did. I can't remember if I did anything after. I don't think I had any time after the last gameplay to do anything. So in this case, we're kind of picking up where we left off at. So let me know. Angel, I assume, were popped in right when I started the live or shortly thereafter? I gotta check the delay on this. I thought that we had fixed the delay for chat. Awesome. Did you hear there should have been like an ambient music going on with the stream starting screen. I just added that yesterday because I had been missing it. Was like, damn, we need to get that fixed. And I found an audio track that I liked, so I also need to apparently check my webcam. Awesome. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. There we go. That's better. We're really zoomed in, which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love people all up on my beautiful face, but, otherwise you can't really see as much of me. And I think it's better to see more of me than to see just my head. So anyway, let's get back to the game here. Okay, I think I get the game going. Let's see here. Where are you, beautiful thing? There you are. All right, let's pop us over to the actual stream. I had to also set up different scenes, right? I had to set up two different scenes because I really got tired of this whole game capture versus display capture and having to go back and forth. So I set up two different scenes, one for display capture, one for game capture. So when I'm on a game that needs display, easy to get it to, not have to really worry about. Now my son might be watching today, so good morning. I know we just spent the morning together, but still, love you boys. Love my daughter Eloise and my son Patrick and Timothy. Love you all. Christina, you're too young to know what's going on, but I love you too. So, Angel, I know I had sent a quick message over on your Discord about the hard drive. That the Corsair drive, or was it the M2 SSD? Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait. All right, let's see here. Where were we? What were we doing? I think we need to gather resources. That's what we needed to do. We were needing resources of some sort. We really need to get that. No, not that. We need tritium or pyrite. I thought there was pyrite on this planet, but I could be wrong. Otherwise, we're not getting very far. We could go back to our solar system. I think in our solar system, but that would mean I'd have to get to, well, no, we could call, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. That would work. Let's see if I analyze that. There we go. That's what I thought. Okay, analyze it. Yeah, at least we had the hypercluster. That gave us a little bit of a recharge. I'll guess a little bit. But really, the sooner I can find some pyrite, the better. These guys kind of look like the, oh, what's his name from Star Wars? Very first episode. Can't remember the kind of character that they are. I used to play Star Wars RPG on the desktop with friends. Like a tabletop, not desktop, tabletop game. They knew all those things. Like they knew Star Wars like the back of their hands. I guess I wasn't that nerdy for Star Wars, but they let me play. I loved it and really enjoyed the time playing with them. Wish I could still play with them, but life has taken us in different directions, you know? I know we can still use some more oxygen. We got some oxygen over here in the distance. Hey, Nighthawk. Glad to have you here. How you doing today? One thing I need to check real quick. That's what I thought. There we go. I forgot to put on the audio for the desktop so y'all can hear the game. There's some pretty relaxing audio in this game. Ow. Sorry, we need more oxygen too, so we can take care of that. I think we're gonna have to leave this planet. I thought there was something that we had to do here. We may have already done it and I just forgot. So we're gonna head out. Whoa, I don't think I scanned you. Did I? Yeah, it looks like I did. I wish I had some creature pellets. Feed you some creature pellets. Maybe walk away with you. Alright. No pets for me. Oh, we're arriving in half an hour. That's a bit better. I learned over the weekend, or last week, I played some Fallout with our streamer, Bearded, and we learned that, well, you kind of get screwed if you play the radio on there and you like stream it out to YouTube. When it was done streaming, it saves as a video that you can then watch just straight as it is. But the problem is that YouTube recognized like 23 different claims or something to music that was within it due to that radio station I was listening to. So yeah, they completely said, nope, you cannot monetize this video, this live. Hey, Angel. So glad you're back, and also wanted to let you know that. Ooh. Yeah, I'd responded to your question about the drive. The Corsair version is got a better benchmark than the Western Digital Blue. I personally will only ever, if I get Western Digital, will only ever get black. I had a blue drive once. Those blue drives are specifically made, and the green ones for was it energy, like energy saving. So if you're playing like a high-end game or something, it's actually putting out less power. It won't process nearly as fast. That was one of the first drives I bought, was a Western Digital Green when I built my first computer back in, I don't know how long it's been, but that's sodium, that could be good. Tag that now. So there's another deposit over here, right? That's copper. Oh, they're both good. Still nighttime, so it's getting cold fast. At least on this planet it does. I think I've already been here. Yeah, these are all activated. Why is this still marked? Well, in the meantime, I guess we'll deal with these deposits here. Right? Yeah. You want a good read-write speed in that. If you look up CPU benchmark, they're like one of the first listings you'll probably find on Google is called Passmark. And that one is like the standard for benchmarking. People buy the Passmark software. They'll run benchmarks on CPUs, on that's why I ended up with like an i7 overall. I thought about doing AMD. A lot of reasons because it was cheaper, but at the same time, the Intel benchmarks had actually proven to be slightly better than the AMD at the time. Not saying AMD isn't worth getting. It's just I went with a slightly better benchmark. AMD had just started coming out with the latest family of CPU, and it wasn't quite what everybody had believed it would be, and that's why I'm kind of glad that I stayed with the Intel choice, but I think they had just kind of pushed past Intel just a little bit, but not as much as everyone thought they would with the new generation they were supposed to be coming out with. So it's been a bit since I looked into that stuff. But yeah, Passmark. It's a good benchmark website. You can look up CPUs, hard drives, memory, and you can get an idea of what components you want. Great for a guy like me who studies that stuff to who used to deal with all that. Bearded was telling me that he may be getting a new CPU, new computer here soon, and I was like, dude, because he's gonna be buying one already built, right? So I was sitting there I was so tempted to say, well, I mean, if you want, I can build it for you. It wouldn't be any cheaper though. I mean, components are pretty expensive overall, unless you're in the business of building computers and you buy a bunch of equipment on hand to have it's not worth it, honestly. It's not worth building computers for people unless you're doing it for almost free. Yeah, it's that streaming part that can really hit people. I mean, that's one thing that Beard is going to do is he's going to have this high-end game to play his games, and then he's going to connect it to his current computer. So his current computer runs as as the stream computer, and I could do the same. I never thought to do that. I could do that. Have a separate computer just to run the stream, and only be doing the streaming stuff. But you know, this computer apparently, I mean, it's handling everything, so I'm happy with that. You know, I don't know if it'll help too much with that, honestly. It's read-write speed, so for the game it should be fine. It should allow for, you know, fast processing of the game, but you know, the streaming comes more from your processor. The streaming, the more bitrate like the higher your bitrate in that, the more processing power it relies on. And the same thing with all the software that you're running, most of it's relying on the processor. Even it's funny because like you get these high-end graphics cards, they do great to like render the graphics, but they still rely a lot of times on the processor more than they do on the graphics processor, which is really crazy. But I did notice on that rig that you were looking at with the 4070, and that could be like one of your biggest differences. You got 3050 in the, you know, in the laptop. The 4070, when I looked at the benchmark test, like I said over on Passmark, that showed that it honestly outperformed a lot of times better than the 4090 and the 4080, and it also, at least like the 4070 Ti that I have. I think you went, like yours was like the 4070 Max or something like that, which I think came out after I got the Ti. So it's funny to see people buying like these 4090 cards. Oh, this is going to be great. And then I look at it and I'm like, yeah, no, not much better. There were a few performance increases in certain areas, but it really wasn't worth the cost of what NVIDIA wants for that thing. Can you... Alright, everybody, give me 1 minute here. You can't see or hear me. Have you tried refreshing the page, Claw? Angel Kate, I assume, is seeing and hearing me. He doesn't say anything to that effect. Meteorite disappeared. Yeah, absolutely, Angel. You just send me a message. I'll help you out with it. Second here. I need to find a place to park the ship. There is my actual home. But we'll get there a little bit faster by doing this. Nope, thank you. Darn it, why did it do that? So diverting power to engines, diverting power to shields. New power setting. Ah, I jumped too fast. Stay balanced, thank you. We want to bring up this guy here. Gotta find him in the right spot. Okay, there. We're gonna go land in the space anomaly, and McClaw needs my help real quick. Apparently she can't see or hear me, so even though I respond, you know, how will she know if she can't hear me? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, Angel. That sucks. I've been there. Actually, I've done worse than that. I'll tell you when I get back. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're back. And I had family get me. They got me some lunch today too. I was in a bit of a rush, so I hope it doesn't upset anybody if I eat a little. we So Angel, the story I was gonna say, I ended up making a huge mistake one year. I was working really late in the night. I'd probably pulled a few all-nighters already in that week. And I was young and stupid, I guess you'd say, pulling these all-nighters and being really tired and working late at night. And I ended up, oh, that's cool shit. I went to go pull, I was formatting a hard drive so I could install Linux on it and do a dual boot. And I ended up formatting the wrong hard drive. I deleted all my data, everything. Realized it afterward, and the pain and suffering to have to go back through. I recovered a lot of it, but I mean, when you wipe a hard drive, it's never fully wiped. You can still recover data off of it unless you like take a magnet to it or drop some thermite on it. But I went through this nightmare of recovering all the data, and the worst part of it is recovering like pictures. Because the software I was using didn't just recover. That was a different guy's thing. No, it wasn't. Okay. Didn't just recover, the standard photo that you lost. No, it recovered all the thumbnails and every iteration of the photos. And so I would end up like 3 or 4 different sizes of the same photo and have to like go through and find the original. So yeah, that was I don't know. Can we go back here? Even though it's, I think we can go back, but we can't make it back from there. Hey, Magic. Hope things are going well on the stream, bud. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the alert, bud. we got power. I don't know how many times I've asked this question. How do people feel, especially other streamers, about eating on stream? I mean, I know it's not a mukbang episode, but still.
Technology recharge.
Like, is it a taboo thing to be doing, to eat your food while you're on stream? Actually, I want to do something real quick. I think I can do this. I'm still here with y'all. Just give me 1 second. Where'd it go? I mean, of course, you can see me on here still talking. So losing software isn't too bad, but losing all your photos and stuff, that can be a real nightmare. All your, like, my schoolwork that I did at one point, I still don't believe I got everything. And I didn't even go through and sort everything either. It was only, I got to a certain point, I was like, I'm done. I ain't doing this anymore. I hate that it does that. That's such a problem. That's alright. So I like being able to do the dual stream in vertical and horizontal layout. The problem is I thought I'd go in, I could hide my webcam, and that's not as easy as you would think it would be. That requires me to literally use to come out here. I'd have to do it manually instead of there. That way you guys don't have to watch me eat anything. Probably that we're jumping back and forth between the game and my food, and that becomes irritation. So I'll probably just lean over off cam and eat. Every so often I'll type out my food. As I said, lunch was a little late today. Thought about taking a break in between, but oh well. So Angel, since you're here with me, how do you feel about that? Like, people eating on their cam while they're live streaming? Did you see much of that? I guess I haven't seen it yet on someone's stream, but maybe that's just me. Oh, I remember something else. I dare someone to pull up the reward on there that says no more Fs. I had to make sure I pulled up the activity feed in case anything comes in. Since we don't get the activity feed through the chat bot or through, it could just be the way I have it set up. I might have to take a look at that because I don't see it in my mini feed over on Streamlabs either. So anytime a reward is done, I don't see it. I'm gonna have to just do it myself. What how do you feel about people like who eat on while they're streaming, or like have you seen anybody really do that? Like I've never seen anybody really do it. Although I know there are plenty of streams out there. I think that's exactly what they're dedicated to doing, right? Mukbang is what it's called. And that's obviously not what I'm doing here, but still. Okay, I came back here for a reason. Let me think about my reason here. Let's see. Let's go back out here. That's not what I'm here for. We're here for the log. There we go. Increase your standing with alien life forms, yeah. Continue to help Artemis. Okay, so what we were looking for was pyrite, I think, because we wanted to have plenty on hand. You don't think you've seen that? Yeah. I brought my lunch in here with me. I've taken a few bites of it since, but you know. We might just have to set it aside and not worry about it right now. I'll pause here a little bit, eat up my food, and then get back to it. That's my starship over there. If a place for the starship to actually land, it can land there, hopefully. I thought I did that once before and it still landed where the hell it pleased. That's gold, actual gold, not pyrite. So much silica powder. I wonder if it's close enough. No. I'd have to pull it from the start. Well, it might be close enough. Let's see. Oh, no, not that. This one. Yeah, okay. It's funny how the starship can condense it down to 1,000, but we can't. Silver, gold, silver and gold, silver and gold. Copper's useful. Sodium nitrate. Oh, that's still useful. Now, if I remember correctly, the signal booster is useful. Okay, so I could just use that to rotate nearby structures here. You got any plans this weekend, Angel? Let's see here. So early on in the stream, I said, I don't know if it caught it because I didn't realize the whole mic was out and everything. But I said hello to my children because I believe they're watching. At least I know my oldest was wanting to check it out. could do that, I think. We could build a few of those. Maybe set up here. Get rid of the whole battery issue, or the power issue that we have. Need more chromatic metal. We should have plenty now. At least we will have plenty. We have a new logo coming and ready. Should hopefully have a new banner and everything else here to showcase with it all here pretty soon. Things are going well with it. Wish I could have done like you, Angel, and had created something with AI art, but I'm not that sophisticated. I don't know my AI. I tried the AI art stuff. I'm not quite that good at that stuff. Alright, plenty of chromatic metal now. No copper. May have to get more copper though. It's right yet, but we may need it later. Pick this up and move it again once we get it set. God, I can't remember how it chooses to open up. It may not open up until there's sunlight. Do I have a battery? I do. The issue I'm going to run into is if I decide to build a second floor, what kind of nightmare am I creating here? This is over top my porch roof, so I guess it should be okay up here on the porch. Oh. Mantis ferret, not an issue. Okay, Angel. We'll be here. Yeah, insufficient light. That's what I thought. Nope. These parts. No, no, no. Oh. There. Do that. Okay, so it's going to be facing off in that direction. know if that's the direction of the sun. It doesn't really matter, but it's going to face in that direction. I just saw how it was open. It's going to be at an angle. Now, I know there's an option for wireless technology in here. We'll get that soon enough. Really, we need pyrite. I don't know if this planet has pyrite. Let's see. I think. Discoveries. So this planet, its resources are star bulbs, sodium, perfinium, and copper. My sun is in a solar system where one of the planets has storm crystals as a resource, and that is really good. It's hard to get to because he doesn't have quite the same equipment as I do in my other game, where you can last in the cold. You would literally have to fly in the ship to the point that you'd find them, land right by, grab it, and then take off again. I think it's bad seeing in the cold, and here it's almost near impossible when you're in all those storms where you have to get the storm crystals from.
Hostile scan detected. Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
I'm not messing around with you guys. Tried you after last time. There. Ah! Screw you.
Critical damage taken. Hostile ships defeated.
I think you're funny. Pyrite. That's exactly where we want to go. How soon? How quick can we get there? 13 minutes? We'll get there faster than that. What we need is... Oh, did they... Oh, you assholes.
Component repaired.
Alright. What do we got here? Metal.
Component repaired.
Oh, you guys, seriously. I need to get, like, better equipment for this. For my ship. No, we're not headed to the space now. I'm headed to... Oh, you're gonna... Yeah, you're gonna drive me there anyways. That's alright, we'll keep an eye on it. Cactus flesh. Oh, this was the planet I was on, wasn't it? But I called that here. So that means there was pyrite here. Damn it! We were here earlier. Nose of Forcer? Forsyre? Uchu. Let's see if we can find that pyrite I'm looking for. There's an ore deposit like right there. There's my planet and my home. But today is gonna be just a grinding day, probably. Oh shit!
Ground protection falling.
What is this? Hey, it is a pyrite, man. I lucked out. Landed right on it. How do you do? I got you scanned. I scanned you already. Whoa, that's a big pyrite deposit. Looks like. All right. My problem is that beastie's right there in the way. He keeps jumping forward every time I hit the rock nearby. Trying not to hit him. Come on, where's the rest of it? Okay. Good scan. Oh, there's some more there, it looks like. Nope. Does not feel like it's there.
Ground protection falling.
Alright. Ah! I was away from it. How did it bite me?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
Just collecting some oxygen and sodium. There's got to be better ways to do this overall, but there's one way of doing it for sure. It is. I mean, it's a survival. You know, it's like a survival game of any kind, except for I don't find it as stressful. It's not quite, it's not as intense as what Bearded plays with Subsistence, right? Because that one, from my understanding, once you get to a certain point, it's easy, he said. Once you get to that point that you're well established. Dude, Oh, hey. Not my fault that you ran into my laser beam. Laser beam. Oh, I can't even speak. Not enough. Maybe he'll leave me be if I get in here.
Technology recharge.
Hey, Carbone. Yeah, I love this game. I think it's a lot of fun. They did an update this year already where the space stations, each space station has a unique skin to them now, or more unique than they were before. You know, before they were all pretty much all the same. Nothing really different about them. Big difference between this and Outlast Trials, huh? Damn sentinels.
Protection falling.
They just get in the way. Yeah, I was told recently that he's like, so Angel, I know you know Godslayer. He's my mod, pops in when he's able. And of course today we're running later than usual, so not sure if we'll see him today, but where's that sentinel go? Where did he go? He ran off to him. He's over there. Okay. But he pointed out to me, he was like, I don't know if it's good or bad, but you're playing like different games each day. Yep. Like I took it from the standpoint of what a TV channel is like, right? I want to stick to a game like a season, so we'll definitely play this for a while on this day, you know. But we're going to treat, you know, each day with a different show to be on it. So And I'm so glad when, when people come out to check out each game and not just, oh, well, I just want to watch this one particular game. It makes me happy to know that, you're invested mainly because of the person who's playing. Yeah, he's really good. He is awesome, I agree. Now, I know that there was a deposit over here. At least it said there was. Maybe it's on the other side of this. Maybe it's on the other side. Okay, so we're probably going to have to fly over to that. Let me mark it real quick because I want to hit that pyrite deposit. There are mining machines. There's all sorts of tools. Like, I was looking through the tools. I think that's what I was doing at the end of my stream last week. Was I started looking through all the different things that I could be creating. I was like, holy shit, there's more than I remember. Maybe it's just I never got around to exploring all that. Really creating a base location and exploring the mining and everything. I kind of started doing that with the last game that I built before I ever started streaming. And, the one good thing was... there was this one device I really wanted to use that creates pipelines, and I just never got around to using it. So, alright, it's up and over on the other side. Honestly, upgrading my craft would be really beneficial to me right now because we get the solar panels on it. Oh, it's on the very top, and we got some Korvax stones here too. Get the solar panels on this, and then thrusters, I'm not continually trying to refuel them, so that's one of the things I gotta do early on. But that means I need to go find some salvage data while I'm at it today. So like I said, today's a big scavenge, salvage, grow as a player in the game. We were close to unlocking our language, what was it? The translator. But in order to do that, we have to finish our upgrading our standing with the Viking, which was a whole different system that I was in. Like I was saying earlier, Carbone, that we got a new logo and everything coming too. The artist is doing a really great job. I'm excited for it to be, on our stream, and we're gonna work with them with overlays and that here soon to, have something unique to us. Don't get me wrong, I like the overlay, and it was the closest thing I could get to, a doctor's office kind of situation with the whole X-ray feel. But it is something that anybody can get from Streamlabs, or even just pick up themselves, right? So, I think we got that. Let's see if there's another one nearby. That's the one I'm on. Health restorative. What the hell? What is that? Oh, is it finally getting to be... Whoa. Down in there. Interesting. Well, I think we can blast our way through if we want to come out the side, so... Oh, I'm at full maximum health anyways. So, right through this wall here. Whoa. Hey, no worries, Carbone. I appreciate you coming by and stopping in for a little bit. We'll be on for a couple hours yet, so I mean, if you can. Alright, we'll see you in just a little bit. So, Angel, I asked earlier, I don't know if you caught it, but do you got any plans for the weekend? Take another quick bite to eat my lunch. Plenty of carbon. Here's oxygen. What is this thing? They always use kind of like scientific names. I shall W bone nose bone. I don't know. You can create food and end up with creatures, and they can be your friends. Supposedly, you can even ride them, I think. So, definitely something I'd like to check out and explore. I haven't done that yet. It might be useful. Not 100% sure what kind of uses I can make of it, but let's see. What do we got? Let's see. Sodium. Sodium. What about the one there? Pyrite? Isn't that the one I was just at? I feel like that was the one that was down below. Ooh. Back into the caves? Yeah, I know. Oh, the ship's just flying through the ground. Alright, so there are some issues with their updates. You know, ships just passing through the ground. Oh no, that's a whole new pyrite deposit. I'm not jumping off of this. That's not happening. Where's my ship? Okay. I'm just gonna sit back and chill back and relax a little bit, right? I'm like, what is it I see on the screen behind my head? Oh yeah, it's the notes. We got notes. I need to start doing this more often. Sit back and relax. I'm using a controller. So much more comfortable. We're down on thrusters again. Where is it? Where is it? Over there. So, I used to play with my oldest when he was just a baby. And I'd sit there in a recliner and have him touch my arm. Like, like an hour in, I'd be out like a light after a long day. I'd hardly stay awake half time playing. But it's different when you're working like, 8 or 10 or even 12-hour days sometimes. keep my eye out for salvage data. Should probably tune that in for there. But we need pyrite, so that way we can keep recharging the boosters. Or the, not boosters, what do they call them? What do those carry? Carbon and condensed carbon. Yeesh. That is kind of creepy, especially on a deserted planet. Hey, well, the sound alerts at least come up over there. I don't know about the other alerts, because other alerts are Twitch based, you know, so I have to kind of keep an eye on that, I guess.
Inventory full.
Maybe I gotta set up like the other the rewards through, I don't know if I can do it through Streamlabs. I probably can't, and then I'd see it in the Streamlabs chat and that. So I may need to rechange those or change those rewards again. At least like the push-ups and the sit-ups. That's why I probably couldn't see them yesterday. And rebuild all the other ones that were kind of like defaults that I added. So that way they go through the Streamlabs alert system so I can see it without having to keep up, you know, the Twitch Stream Manager. Alright, so this one's a bit on the pricey side. Yeah, I'm gonna change those even more. I was thinking about it, and I do have it set to like one person, like once per person, and there's a cooldown, you know, but I think I'm gonna do it once per stream. And then I can add a few more intense ones as I get, you know, a bit stronger. I used to be able to do 50 push-ups in a minute when I was in the military, and that was a long time ago. And I'd love to be able to get back to that, you know, where I can do easily 50 push-ups in a minute. This has got sodium too. And that helps with the life support system. But here, I want to play one for everybody. This is my favorite one so far that I put up. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this once for everyone. Of course, Claw, if you can actually hear me, you might want to tune it down for the kids. What is going on? There we go. Alright, so the one I want to do, this one.
I've no more fucks to give, my fucks have runneth dry. I've tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I've no more fucks to give, though more fucks I've tried to get. I'm over my fuck budget and I'm now in fucking debt.
Thankfully, the very first thing that our artist that we hired for, what just happened here? That they're getting us is not only a new logo, but some emotes. So we will have emotes for those who subscribe soon enough. Some good emotes. I actually like them. They're really cool. what did I need here? Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Those are fun. that song, it's a whole song. What's his name? Thomas. Well, if you look up No More Fucks to Give on YouTube, you'll find it. You'll find it right away. Thomas something Wild Esquire. He's, I first saw him perform it on a YouTube video or Facebook, I think. He was performing it in a, looked like in a shoe shop. The way he dresses it fits perfect. He plays a little ukulele, and he does it. It almost looks like, you know, he's doing it in front of a small crowd inside of a shoe shop. It's pretty hilarious. Where'd my ship go? I ran away from my ship. Stream chat. The Twitch stream manager is a little bit weird. He's bringing up, I don't know, showing me you, Angel. It showed trippy views to me. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what's showing me. It's weird. Oh. Alright, what's going on? Anyway, we need to find our ship again. And speaking of ships, it kind of reminds me of Kmart's commercial. When Kmart used to be a thing. They had a really great commercial. I shit my bed. I shit my pants. I shit my husband's shirts. Someone's here. They ring my doorbell. Give me 1 second, everyone. I will be right back. everybody. And Carbone, I see you joined us over on YouTube. Thanks for coming back. Don't have the jetpack to fly down. I have a jetpack. It's just, you know, they only last so long. I gotta upgrade the thing, I think. Keeps telling me there's events. I think it's just because, yeah, the messages is messing with me. Twitch stream managers acting funny. They think they're hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna... Actually, man, I don't think it's a stream manager. It's my phone. Phone's acting weird. Alright, maybe it was stream manager. Or it's still my phone. You stop messing with me? Oh, it is the stream manager. There's something wonky on my phone here. Alright. Anyway. I'm assuming your laugh your your laughter, Carbone, was because of that no more fuck to give little jaunt. If I'm wrong, by all means let me know. But I loved it. It's hilarious. Alright. We're back. We're about to die apparently out here just because I'm standing out here as it got cold. The nights are longer than the days, obviously. Alright, where's my ship at again? So see, we do have, you know, we can fly, but it's short-lived. I have to upgrade all this stuff. And I haven't done that yet. Can't jump off cliffs like that and expect to survive. Maybe survive if I hit the jetpack at the very last second. Slow that descent to the very last second possible. Man, I really ran off away from my ship, didn't I? What the hell was I thinking? I didn't think I ran that far from it. This would help fix that problem a lot. Jetpack, jet surge.
Thermal protection falling.
What is that? See a little blue icon up on the top, the HUD up there, it looks like it's got rocks or something. Yeah, Angel Kate, you're probably right. Hold on one second, buddy. That one pops in every so often. Now, through chat, I'm not sure how I go about doing that. Is it like an exclamation ban situation, Angel Kate? I was trying to check if they comment, it's easy to ban them, right? Otherwise, I have to go into the software, into Streamlabs, and do it individually. Yeah, we just had to change the screen view on my phone so that way it would show up correctly. All right, let's see where we're headed here. What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do? What do we gotta do? I got so much silica powder still. Hey, Carbone. Glad to have you back over on Twitch as well as YouTube, but thanks for coming back. Click on the name, you can ban them in the list. Alright, I'll have to take a look at that here in a little bit. I'll definitely hit them up. I'll clean it up after stream if need be. Okay, we got a lot of salvage data actually. I bet we could. There are a few things I want to do, but we want pyrite. That's the main reason why we came here in the first place. Make sure that we have plenty of pyrite. That's not bad, but that's hardly anything.
Technology recharge.
Let's see if we can find another pyrite deposit, but we need, oh no! Alright, to make some more starship fuel in a little bit.
Recharge.
Probably means more ferrite dust. How much ferrite dust do I have? See, that's the problem. Like in this game, or like many of these games, right? You have to sit there and make a lot of stuff. Dihydrogen and metal plating. I think I need more metal plating. How much do I have more metal plating already? Oh, I guess I do have one more there. Okay. I made a bunch of metal plating, I think, because I thought I needed it for something else, and then I ended up finding out I didn't need it for that. Okay. So over on YouTube, you were laughing your ass off, Carbone. I assumed it was because of the No More Fucks to Give song that I started playing. I didn't see the timing on it, but that's what I assumed that was in relation to. The little reward I have over here on Twitch that you can... Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Yeah, for 1,000 points, you can play that anytime you want. Put a little high because I didn't want to hear that song all the time, but it's good to hear. It's fun. And the jetpack thing, yeah. I have a jetpack, but you can't really... It's short-lived. And so there is a bit of a problem with possible... Ooh, frost crystals! Got some tritium. That's good. Well, head here. I want to get some frost crystals. It's still going to take too long. Speed that up a little bit. I think I still need more fuel, don't I? Oh, that's warp cells. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the pyrite. Okay. We got the pyrite. We got the power. Alright. Isn't there like, I want to say it's a He-Man thing about, you know, I feel the power, or I don't know, something like that. He holds up his sword. Coming in fast and hard. I did not know I had one here with storm crystals. It was storm crystals, wasn't it? Or am I looking at that wrong? Damn it. Here's a way to find out. Frost crystal. Frost crystal. I thought they were storm crystals. Let's find out if it's what I think it is. So on highly, on extreme plants, extreme weather plants like extreme cold, extreme, I think it would even be on extreme heat, but extreme cold for sure, I know you can find these. And I thought they were storm crystals, not frost crystals. Hey, it's a big praying mantis. Wait, did I actually? Oh, I've already been here, haven't I? So maybe it's not what I think it is then. Yeah, I had to come here for something else. But if I remember correctly, storm crystals, and they only appear during severe weather storms. Very useful. Very useful in the sense that you can get a lot of units for selling them. Something like hundreds of thousands of units per storm crystal. Junk is useful if you know somebody who's buying junk, otherwise it's worthless. trash to waste on your inventory. Any plans this weekend, Carbone? No. I mean, this is the ship you start with, if that's what you mean. But I've seen some really crazy ships. In fact, we were on the, we were up on, what was it? Oh shit, I may want to land because it's either copper or it's going to be pyrite. You know what, we'll land over here. I'll stop in at this station. Anyway, to answer that question, no, I have, this depends on the alien ship you're talking about, but, I started a new game, right? So the things I have done is I got the new ship, this ship here that you start with. I don't have any other starship at the moment. Actually, I did claim one last weekend. One that I found, I claimed it. But it's still like by alien starship. I'm not quite sure what alien starship you're talking about. We have visited the Anomaly, so that space station. We can call that from, you know, planet to planet, wherever we be. I did. Let's see. We've also visited a few other star systems. We haven't gone through a black hole yet. That was my achievement I was trying to get to last weekend, and we may still get to that today. And then the other one that I did was the Atlas. So if you're thinking like that is the alien ship, the Red Eye, I haven't been there yet either. But I did see on the Anomaly earlier today, there was a ship. I mean, it looked alien. It looked like it was like a living ship. I've never seen that before. So I've never really delved as deep into this game as I'd always wanted to. It's one reason why I'm glad I'm playing it here. You know, this is kind of like a regular stream on the weekends. My Friday, Saturday stream. Hey, Mrs. York, how you doing? Glad to have you here. You have a good beginning to your weekend? So I can... Oh, nice. Yeah, we're just playing a little bit of No Man's Sky. So nice, calm, relaxing game. Thanks for the follow, Professor Cynical. Glad to have you all here. How you doing today? And we need to get a better weapon too, Carbone. Yeah, there is so much to explore in this game. I knew that early on. I never played the game, and I've had it since it came out. I'll put it that way. But I never really explored everything you can do, right? Like I actually started looking at that's deployable technology. Let's see. I probably can't do it from here. I have to go back to the base. Should be able to do it from here. Yeah, no, I'll probably have to go back to my base to be able to do it. But there's a lot of stuff that you can build, like different structures now that I never even really dived into. Yeah, there was an alien ship that I saw earlier. I'm pretty sure it was an alien ship. It looked almost like the Navigator ship from Flight of the Navigator. Hey York, I never asked. What do you do for a living, if you don't mind? And why is that, Carbone? Why won't you be able to get permadeath? I know they took it out. I'm pretty sure they took it out. It ticked me off. There was an update not that long ago. I think it was actually probably like last year. I went to go start a game. I was like, I'm going to do a permadeath game. Can't. You can't. I was a little bit pissed that they took that out. Unless I just don't see it anymore. Unless I'm not seeing it. You know, I'm playing. What was it? What was the option I'm playing currently? I thought there was some place for me to see difficulty. So now I'm set to survival, right? But like you got normal, creative, relaxed, survival. They don't have permadeath. So if you want to do a permadeath game now, it's like they don't even offer it. Yeah. I do have, and this is the funny thing, I still have one game that's permadeath I have saved up. I never died, right? Because as soon as you die, it's game over. So I do still have it. I just haven't actually played much of it. It's a permadeath situation. Once you're dead, you're dead. PC. So if you ever want to play, let me know. I think it's cross-platform. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Do you play on PC or Xbox? And York, that props to you. I don't know if I could do a job like that. I mean, seriously, it's got to take a strong person to take care of someone who needs, assistance, especially an elderly person. So. I love my parents. I'd wipe my dad's ass and my mom's ass if I had to, but I'm sure they're probably like dying of humility for me saying that, but I love them to death. But I remember there was a guy I was helping take care of at one point. His wife, he had MS, and I took care of him briefly. It made me realize how difficult of a job that is. So I'm trying to tag it. Why aren't you tagging? Is it because you're already tagged? I don't think you're already tagged. How far away are you? It's like I reached you. Okay, that's why you won't let me tag you. So I don't know. Yeah, I can imagine. It's not anybody. I don't know, Carbone, if it's multiplayer. Obviously, No Man's Sky is multiplayer. I just don't know if it's multiplayer across multiple platforms. My son, he's been playing it on Nintendo. He loves the game, he loves watching me play it, but unfortunately, it's not, the Nintendo version isn't multiplayer. You can't play with other people at all. Oh no.
Thermal protection falling.
I can't, at least it's easier in the sense that you have, a relationship with them, right? You've been working with them for about 4.5 years, you said. So, you built up that relationship. It sucks they fell and broke their hip. My grandfather did that. A few years before he passed away, York, and him breaking his hip didn't cause him to pass away, but that he did, it happened, and he had it replaced. And all right, so we came here to see if we find storm crystals. Or the frost crystals that it spoke up, I think. Those are 2. Wow, Puddin', thank you so much. Thank you for that. Everyone, make sure to go check out Puddin's stream. I know that she just rated me, but make sure to go check her out when she's on. Here, give me one second here. I did get some of this figured out over the weekend. Over the week. Yeah, AS, yeah, that's not what I'm going to type in there. Oh, it's going to be that way, is it?
Extreme cold damage detected.
I don't care, we'll die doing this. I think I got it typed in right. Yes.
This isn't just like this, though, is it? Yeah, but we're all
Extreme
just fighting
cold
each other.
damage detected. Technology recharge.
For Puddin', I'll die trying to get that shout out to you.
Yeah,
Don't.
she took all that time to try and say no.
I didn't know the map was just gonna be like a blank trampoline.
How'd the stream go, but now that the 2 Point Hospital? I saw you playing it. I thought that was a really kind of cool game. I'm into sim games like that too, you know. Oh my gosh, yeah, get your rest. My son has really bad allergies too. We finally found a medicine that works. It took us a while, but man, one day he was telling, because he'd be doing like this snorting back, right? I'm not gonna mimic it on the mics, everybody's ears here, but he'd be doing the snorting back like constantly, trying to clear his throat and that, and it was getting to the point where it started causing him to do like these tick motions and stuff too that he was doing as a result. And we finally found a medicine that worked, that helped cut all that down, and he hasn't had any problems since, and so grateful for that, because he was like, it's like I'm drowning on mucus. I'm like, yeah, that sucks, man. That really... What was I going to show Carbone here? You know, I don't remember. I know we're making back to the ship. I know I was going to take a look at more pyrite, but I think we're just going to leave the planet. We're going to see if we can go hit up a black hole just for the fun of it. So I can at least make my way back from the black hole pretty easily, as long as I find a space station to jump back warp. Hope everyone's having a good last day of the week and beginning of their weekend, hopefully. If it's not the beginning of your weekend, I still hope that you're having a beautiful day and feeling blessed. Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better here soon, Puddin'. It seems like you've been struggling with that for a couple weeks now. Is it just the area that you live in that causes that? Yeah, we were looking for a black hole, so we gotta go to the space map here. So this is what I was gonna show you too, Carbone. Just kind of show you where I'm at, right? I've only gone through a couple... let's see, how do we enter free look? There we go. I've only jumped, a couple of galaxies so far. I've done this before, right? So I have hit the Atlas station. I've hit a whole bunch of them. And I've hit a black hole before. There's gotta be one closer. That one looks like it's closer, but not close enough. Holy crap, most of these are like way out there. Gonna take some jumping. None of them are nearby, huh? How many galaxies am I going to have to jump just to get to a black hole? There's the Petunic. That's where I was. I think this is where I got to go to raise my Viking level. Yeah, alright. I'm going to use the space station for that, though, but let's see if I can pinpoint still one closer. Oh. Nope. Nope. Nothing closer. Jeez. We could at least get to maybe the Atlas station, but even that looks like it's a couple jumps to get close to. Probably. Let's see if we can jump from where we were. Nope. No, come on. Oh no, definitely not. We have to jump at least down that direction. Doesn't look like it wants me to either. Keep trying to get it going that direction, but it's going in the other direction there. I can see a connection there, but it won't let me. Why won't you let me go that way? Alright. In the meantime, I guess we'll head back to the Viking situation and deal with that. Where's the space station? Space anomaly.
Hostile scan
Oh,
detected.
shit. Yeah, the star map's a lot of fun to navigate through.
Threat detected.
They still scan you when you're in the middle of space, seriously.
Hostile
It costs me
space
to drop out.
approaching.
Where is he? Damn, missed him. Easiest way I found to fight in this game, just stay still. And just rotate to blast them all to hell. Any more?
Hostile ships defeated.
Good. Glad that's over with. You know, I don't know why I'm flying towards it. I can just call the anomaly to me. Let's see if that spaceship is still here that I can show. I've seen some other crazy stuff in this game that other people have that I just don't. Love to have it. Haven't got that far though. So the last time I was really playing this in depth, I was boosting when I was coming into the anomaly space station here, and it blasted me right on through and out the other side, and I was glitched through the game. It was a cool little ship. Still not the kind of ship I was seeing earlier. Like I said, the other one looked like Flight of the Navigator. It kind of had this teardrop elongated body. It was purple. It looked like living rocks around it. So, but they have some pretty cool ships I have yet to ever get or see. And Carbone, that was something else about this one. This one came with an update where you can actually build out your own ship now. You're not finding a ship or buying it off of an alien. You can build out your own ship yourself. And yeah, Pamali, it does kind of look like you're in the pilot seat when you're flying those ships. We were going to go to the star system because we have to go get the Viking, get that standing up, so we can increase our, or so we can get that translator dealt with. Woo! That's why you play with somebody, right? They help you out. I think it was Ubovu. Ubovu. Yeah, that's the Viking system. Okay. I started the translator thing there by accident. So actually, we're here. We can kind of show you. Yeah, there's this here with the new update. I don't think I have any of the parts or anything I can do with it yet, but you got a Starship Fabricator. You can choose out different parts, the fuselage, the reactor, everything pretty much. Make it a fighter, a hauler, an explorer. So you don't have to go like searching for them. You can just, but it looks like you only get certain choices, right? You were talking about an alien ship. Like I said, the one I saw earlier was nothing like these ones. So obviously, there are certain ships you can only get through the game. So. Hey, Twisted Corners over on YouTube. What do you mean by popular games? What do you think is a popular game? Viking Standing. There you go, fix the Viking Standing. So for those who don't know, maybe it's your first time being here, I much appreciate you showing up and being a part of our live. We multi-stream on Twitch, YouTube, and X, formerly Twitter. I used to do Facebook and TikTok as well. We cut it back a bit to make it a little bit, make it more consistent with the stream itself. We noticed that there were some issues with streaming to so many different locations. We use X primarily as a way to get the name out, but we focus primarily on our Twitch and YouTube family. Well, one, I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite myself. God of War is a bit outdated, and GTA is getting overdone. However, I do play Outlast Trials every Monday. I play horror games every Tuesday. Every Wednesday we play Fallout 76 right now. And of course, Fallout's a big thing because of the whole Fallout show, right? People come in love with that. Every Thursday we play Helldivers 2, which is a pretty big mainstream game at the moment. And then every Friday, Saturday, it's every other weekend. So like this weekend we're doing Friday. Next weekend we'll be on Saturday. It just works out best with my kid's schedule. I end up playing No Man's Sky. We typically stream, or had been streaming, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time. And we stream every... I'm just collecting as much stuff right now. Essentially I'm mining for different resources. But yeah, every 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time as usual. I'm leaving it as that being the schedule, but we were trying this week and next week to do 9 to 3 p.m. That's a big one. It's kind of far away, I guess. There we go. Just gonna get myself floating in the direction through here. But also to answer the question about a first-person shooter, I don't play Call of Duty just because it's gotten too crazy. And by crazy, I mean just too much of a money grab. I tried it. I don't mind Call of Duty Mobile too much, but... And then, don't know many other famous first-person shooters, honestly. But if you're into horror games, I play a lot of horror games. Right now on Tuesday, we're playing the Amnesia series. And so we've made it through Amnesia, The Dark Descent, Amnesia, Machines of Pigs. And right now we're on Amnesia Rebirth, which turned out to be a great game. They've actually really improved. You know, it's good to see that they went back to some of the basics they had with the first one. That planet's got gold, copper, sodium. What other planets am I surrounded by out here? I gotta increase the Viking standing, which mainly the easiest way to do that, I think, is getting the knowledge stones. I'm just surrounded by meteorites. No planets nearby whatsoever. There's the space station. There's the planet. Copper. Yeah, it'd be great to have a better mining beam on the ship too. There's a lot to explore to get ahead in here. You want to do a dogfight in the middle of a freaking asteroid field? Really? Alright. Wait for it to get here.
Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
There. This is the same ship, isn't it?
Hostile ships defeated.
I made a huge mistake when we were playing this last week. We let them take pop shots at us, and it was a bad idea. Sent me down the ground. I spent about an hour just to like try and fix my ship. I guess that is another way to rank up. Mirror planets are in those two, and the one on the other side of the meteor asteroid field. Ooh, no, that one's on the. Only 3 planets here? That doesn't seem right. But I guess it is. Alright, so there's 1, 2... Wait, there's one I didn't see. Got hidden. That one also has frost crystals, sub-zero planet. Copper dioxide. I don't think it has everything I want. That's not a starship. That's not a planet. We'll go here. The only reason, Twisted, if you're still over there, that I would play Fortnite, for instance, is because my son's interested in it, and I, play with him. All right, we'll see you back in just a minute, Angel. I hope the dogs go. I know my dog don't like the rain. My dog, it thinks it's raining outside, it's gonna just turn its tail and come back inside. It's like, no, I'm not going out here. I don't care how much I stink. Whoa, whoa. Alright, one of the good things is like there are exocrafts that we can use. Like this plant would be perfect because it actually looks like it has essentially an ocean. An area that I could actually use like a submarine craft and go down and see what's in the water. Like, there's something. What is that? What in the world is that? I don't think I can land there. I could try. Come up here and land on this. I can definitely tell that there isn't much landing space here. Let's head towards the mainland. I think there was the mainland this way. Yeah, we were playing some I guess you would call it popular games. I mean, Fallout is a popular game, has been for a long time. And of course, it regained popular. I don't know if anybody knows this, but Fallout ended up, like I think they were showing like 7,000 players a month, and then the show came out and they jumped up to like 47,000 players. So obviously, a lot of people saw interest in the game just because of the show. We'll land and take a look. You build a water base out here, out on that section. Yeah, see, I don't have enough resources yet. I don't think I even have the technology. I haven't like, increased my technology levels to be able to build a water base with the watercraft yet. So it's on my list. We'll get there. I try and play this when I can, when I'm not playing something else. Subterranean relic, buried mineral formation. Oh wait, knowledge stones. So I'm trying to increase my Viking standing. I think the more knowledge stones I get, that also help with the increase of their my standing with the Viking. Ow! What the hell was that? Oh, one of those plants. Nuisance plants. Have I scanned you? You look like a goat / lizard thing. I can't remember. I don't think scanning things increases your standing with the local alien life forms. I think it only gets you units, essentially. What is that over there? It's another buried technology module. Oops. Back in. But there's another issue, Twisted. when if I was to play a bunch of those as well, right? You know, you gotta think about it like this. You have everybody out there playing that game. You gotta stand out from the crowd, right? Honestly, I found that people are enjoying these games, so
Units received.
this is a cool planet. Actually, I like the glowing mushrooms. Look at that. That's one thing I like. That they like turn on and off. It's kind of like the planet I started on. It got the purple flow, except for you don't have the bubbles. Mine has bubbles. My planet apparently has an anomaly on it. The planet I chose is my home base, anyways. So, Carbone, when you would play, did you like build up bases everywhere in different locations? Thought about that when I played. I don't know if you had played Nightingale, but I played Nightingale, and I was concerned the same thing you have to do there, right? Build a bunch of different bases. Doesn't bother me in this game because shit, this thing is procedurally generated. Millions of different planets you can go to, or billions of them. You know, this is like an endless universe to explore. And that was the beauty of this game when they made it. And knowledge stones everywhere here. Where were y'all when I was looking for you before? Oops, wrong button.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, so our schedule. Wait a minute. Carbone says yes, they did build bases everywhere. I wonder if I could find any of your bases. Because even though you're not, even though like you might not enter into a multiplayer session, I believe the stuff that you build is still visible by other players throughout the game. At least this is a safe place to gather materials and stuff. It's a quiet planet. No harsh weather to have to deal with. Just looks like a lot of water. Actually, I am tempted, Carbone, to try and build a planet, a base here, because I kind of like the way I like the planet. Reminds me of my home planet that I chose, except for more stable, I think.
Units received.
Starfish too. Huh?
Units received. Units
So in the game that I invested most time in, which is kind of funny, I invested so much time in it.
units received.
Oh, cool. How can we? Let's see here. I think I have to play multiplayer session to probably bring you up, don't I? I guess there's no way to, not like other games where you can give a code. Unless you pull up the multiplayer session. Let's see, where's my ship? Because that'll be the quickest way for me to save game real quick and test this out. I want to say thank you to everyone who's in chat over on Twitch and on YouTube. I do appreciate all of you being here today. We had a rough start this morning, or a late start, honestly. First it was late, and then a little rough, but we got it going. We're a little late because we had a portrait session with the family. My fiance won a portrait session. Okay, need to be on multiplayer to send invites. Okay, well that answers the question. I don't have to worry about then. I won't jump out of game to go find out, but we'll have to play sometime, Carbone. Like I said, on Mondays I'll be available for playing some Outlast Trials. Of course, you're like level 65. You're way up there. I'm like level, I don't, low. But low. There was another guy I played for a while. He and I played once. he was on my Twitch stream, and he was like, yeah, I'll play if that's okay with you. And I said, yeah, that's fine. He jumps in, and we fail. Of course, he had other things on his mind. He wasn't in the game. He ended up taking a phone call from his girlfriend, and it was like 2 minutes into it when I'm like, hey, we can hear you on stream. You might want to... He's like, oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, you see me play single and, you know, by myself, and I'll get to it. I'll get it done. I just ain't gonna get it done very fast. But yeah, that poor guy, I was like, you might want to just mute yourself. Alright, we're gonna go. I want to say it makes it easy, like you could land on top and you'd be able to see stuff, but that isn't true. It's like you scan the planet and it still won't be. Alright, looks like it's buried in the side of this sucker. When you get the new computer, whenever you're ready, Angel, I'm down to play. No, we need that. Is it there? Yes, it is. I've had things lie to me before. It tells me 200 units away, and there's the ore deposit. I go over to it, I stand in front of it, there's nothing on the ground. Angers me to no end. I'm like, all right, one time I chose to do this. I said, you know what, it said it was here. I'm going to keep digging. I don't care if I go all the way through the center of the planet and crack it in half. You can't make it through the planet. They don't let you. That'd be awesome, but they don't let you make it through the planet. Yeah, I think sometimes I play a little too cautiously in Outlast. I've got a little less cautious, obviously, but sometimes I think I play a little too cautiously. So that'd be awesome. I'd love to get leveled up and play it through. I think the only thing that you can't do, right, is in order for me to unlock the next set of therapy, you have to be reborn X number of times, right? Release X number of reagents. And I've released one, so I was able to open up that second level. But to open up the max level, I think you have to release 2 or 3 reagents. That was kind of crazy too, that release. What was I gonna do? We need to fuel up the thrusters. Thrusters.
Technology recharge.
Oh, no, shit. Hit it anyways. That's alright, not so bad. Okay, let's see here. Where would I like, I was thinking maybe we'd build it on top of here, and then we have like an overlook, and we can see really high up. There's a bit of an ore deposit there, it looks like. Kind of like overlook everything up here. But you said a water, which means I'm probably gonna have to be near the water in order to do that, right? Kind of like that then. If we're gonna build one, I might as well build it out surrounded by water? I don't know. I get a little picky when I'm choosing. It's funny. I like to build, but man, it'll take me a little bit sometimes to go, well, do I really like this location? Well, location's key. Well, that's what they say in real estate. Location, location, location. I'm going to go up in the atmosphere a little bit. Take a look down from above. We want access to the actual ocean, like the more of the water, because if I go too far inland I'm going to be cut off. But this does seem like the seaside, if I was going to say anything seaside. Yeah, very true. Just dump one, rebuild later, or build another. Yeah. One thing that I want to set up right away will be a portal. Warp. Ooh, actually I kind of like that over there. Let's spruce that over there. Kind of like a large sandbar just off the coast. Maybe it's more like Peninsula. The thing with like Fortnite and that, you know, I was being asked over on YouTube why I don't play Fortnite, or for instance, let's say Call of Duty, a first-person shooter, right? Is that a lot of those games are very heavy into, whoops, adding sequences unavailable. Come on, man. Very heavy into like the competition, you know, Overwatch. I actually thought about playing Valorant. Valorant, I think is what it is. I installed it, played it for a little bit. It's cool. But again, a lot of those games are into heavy into competition, heavy into esports, right? And I'm not looking to be in a competition with people. I'm not looking to be going to esports. But I do enjoy playing Call of Duty. My fiance sent me Watch playing it. She knows that I get really into it. I'm not the best by any means. But I do enjoy it a lot, so maybe we'll do a Call of Duty at some point. I know that, so the way that my schedule is set up is that every Thursday I call it Tactical Thursday, and it's essentially war games. Right now we're playing Helldivers, and when I feel like the season's up, we'll move on from Helldivers to something else. And I don't know if anybody here's ever seen Ace Combat 7 or any of the Ace Combat games. I'm a huge fan of jet fighter games now. I used to not be when I was a kid. Hated them. But I started playing Ace Combat 7 and absolutely loved it. So, do you kind of build it over the water then for this? If I assume you have to build it over water in order to build the exo. What's that? I saw one of those. It was in that water area earlier. I have a lot of streamer friends that love to play Fortnite. I love watching them play. Me personally, just not my thing. Neither is Call of Duty. Playing it, you know, for anything other than maybe for fun with friends. That would be it. Online, build the one base. Oh yeah. I gotta build that thing. The base computer. Every base you build, you gotta have a base computer. Yeah, she's playing the base. Right, Angel? I mean, every game's everybody's taste, right? I don't know if I'd be good at it or not, but I've never really tried to get into it. My son loves it. He loves Fortnite. Thinks it's a lot of fun. Of course, his friends play too, you know? That always helps. When you got friends to play with, it helps a lot. The same thing I told some streamers on Call of Duty. I'm like, you know, oh shit. Alright, yep, I stopped. Let me be. Go away. I'd hate to kill you. Oh, actually, I really wouldn't. Sentinels are a pain in the ass. Alright, let's see here. Cap, standing light. No, we don't need to worry about that. So you can see I still have a lot of the base materials. I haven't even really like opened any of the base materials up yet. Can't I like... No, I can't. But I can build down the water like you said. Let's kind of build it about water level and maybe I can play off of that. Come back. Okay. I should probably flatten the land out, huh? That would have been easier. Build over top of the water. I wonder how far out over the water I can build. I don't know if any of you have seen Let's Game It Out, but that guy does games just like this for the specific reason of trying to, you know, build structures that are a little bit that are crazy to actually build. You know, I was like, well, how far can I take this? What can I do with this? So I have a lot of salvage technology now. I should be able to. Wait, did I really want to build that there, or should I build it around the door? Oh no, that works. Yeah, that works. I can walk in and out. There's an alien over there. Uh-oh. We ran out of materials. Carbon, I'm sure, is what I need. Anyway, we gotta also build... Let's see if I can build it here. Construction research unit. It'd be structures, wouldn't it? Or buildable technology. No, I don't have the exocraft thing to build in the water yet. You're right, not yet. Or even like an underwater station, if that's what you're hinting at. So, we gotta do some research, right? Let's see here. Here. Told you, I'm still really fresh in the game. Not I'm fresh to the game, I'm fresh in the game. So I think, honestly, I may have to go up to... We need to access the anomaly, where I can access more of the technology. If anything, I can break that all back down here in a bit. But we'll head up to the anomaly. There you can see a lot more of the technology that you have access to. Yeah, actually I was on my way to farming in the other game that I was playing, my personal game. This one's like my stream game, right? My personal game, I've stopped playing that so I can do the streaming. I thought about picking up from that game, but I was very curious if I started a new game, would I get a planet nearby that wasn't like detrimental to my health that I could actually build on? And there was. Like I said, it was kind of like this one. This one I like. We'll continue building here. But let's bring the anomaly to us. And here we can take a look at the additional things that I can research, especially with the salvage data. It's all available. Obviously, this stuff goes faster with friends, right? Because everybody can help each other out. Farming, building, crafting. I know, Carbon, you told me that you're available pretty much any time to play. So, I mean, obviously not today, but next weekend on Saturday if you're available around. I'm up for playing No Man's Sky, too. Well, build and get me moving faster in this. Well, at least we can see if you can sync between PC and Xbox One. I tried to get Bearded. He's joined me on the channel. We played Fallout and Helldivers together. And by doing so, I think, let's see here. Viewing sphere. No, I don't think this is it here. There's a lot of technology I'd like to... I need nutrient processors so I can make those pellets to feed the animals. So, like, for instance, this craft here, the Nautilon, that's the underwater craft, right? And then... Exocraft materializer. Oh, I forget. You can build racetracks. But there it is. Deep water chamber. That's what you're talking about, right? The core module for base construction, providing a generous central space on which to expand. But if it's a deep water chamber, how are you going to get down to it in the first place? Nautilon chamber. So we got 21 salvage data. Oh, you swim down to it? Suppose you can build a long tube tunnel down, huh? Put a watertight doorway on one side. Square deep water chamber. Yeah. So I think we'll get to that. But is it him? It's an aeration membrane, right, for aquatic respiration, to do those swims. It has a like a landing pod like station for it. Personal refiner, self-mounted refiner unit. Installing a small portable refiner accessible directly from the user's exosuit. Fuel and is limited to refining one substance at a time. Yeah, but how efficient is it compared to like the large refiner? I suppose in a like in an emergency need, that is nice. You can just do it right out of your exosuit. But this would be the piece I'd most be interested in. Be like the aeration membrane, so that way I could absorb gases dissolved in water through a membrane contactor that, if user is of a conventionally structured species, is placed over the mouth or facial breathing hole. I'll have to check it out. I will definitely give it a check out. I'll definitely check it out, buddy. Ooh, like I said, there's a lot to this game. This will go on for a while, which is good. That's why we do seasons, right? So let's see here. Need to have a plan on what I want to do. We still want to get our own translator up and running, which I think should be our focus on a lot of things right now. A living pearl. Oh, efficient water jets for underwater. I assume for underwater. Marine jets reducing the drain of exosuit life support systems. Aqueous compressor units are installed into the jetpack's turbines, bypassing the large energy requirements of underwater ignition. All right. So I think we got a lot of planning ahead of us. What I did want to do. Let's see. How can I? Should it be in here? I think so. All right. Life forms in the system should be able to analyze Artemis's chart. Oh wait, I did increase the standing. Okay, so we can do is visit the life form and locate yourself on the star chart. Okay, so we got. Okay, that gives me an idea. We'll move the storyline along a little bit. I know we don't have much to our lives for the rest of the day, but yeah, I know it's a lot to farm too. In fact, I tried setting up a hydroponic farm unit a while back, but I don't think I quite got there right because you can get a science officer. There's 3 different kinds of people that you can get on your in your base, right? You can set it up so that they can be in there. So where I want to go, let's find it. Oh, it's clear on the other side of that planet. Is that? No, that's where I need to go. Oops. Ah. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna take a couple bites of my sandwich. My ever increasingly cold Big Mac. Lunch. Alright, let's get down on the space station. See what's going on. Move the story along a little bit. Hopefully we can actually hit a black hole a bit sooner than later. Hey, we're upside down. So I know, Carbon, that you can put like a landing spot anywhere.
Protection falling.
Prefect Orgasian. I'm not gonna ask what he's gonna preach. I assume prefect is kind of like a priest. Can't remember if that's what that means. And his name being Orgasian. I'm yeah. Offer a gift of Viking effigy. That may increase his standing a little bit more. Alright, let's see if he's willing to help. Right, Kate? I used to actually, as a kid, I hated McDonald's. As an adult, I love it. It's all good. I mean, their special dressing, I think, is just Thousand Island, but, you know, it's all good. Okay, this was not what I thought. Let's see here. Is it you? Who's supposed to help me? Which one are you people? Oh, what are we hitting at 35 aliens? Nice. Okay. Did it? Okay. Finally. There. Scout. Scout yo-yo. Yeah, it's pretty. Angelette is a pretty distinct like taste, you know. So yeah, I kind of figured, but thanks for verifying that. It is Thousand Island dressing, everybody. Information about this star system: spit and bow to the life form. Artemis's translator is working. Spit and bow. I kind of want to. Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. Ah, death. Life form bark, snarling, spittle, flying from the thing they call a mouth. I spit and bow, emulating life forms' strange motions. They scream, withdraw a dagger from a holster at their side, and slice open their own palm. They laugh at me, offering their dagger. Why not? Grimacing, I run the dagger along my own palm, a little blood emerging through my exosuit. The hole quickly seals itself. Life form appears to find my behavior hilarious. Hey, I'm just following suit, man. Interloper actually did it. Thinks it is Viking. Thinks it is warrior. What do you want, pathetic interloper? Give the life form Artemis's star chart. Yeah, you often do have to kind of walk around speaking to different life forms. I mean, it's good. Because one of the things about the game that I thought was interesting was you had learning all these different languages and then slowly being able to understand what each of them say. Does not respond well to the insinuation that they may have made a mistake in analyzing the star chart data, shouting, "Death, death!" I apologize. Turn to space and contact Artemis. Alright, back to space we go. Where is my... Right there. Now, if I remember correctly, that's why the black holes and everything seem so far away, because you'll go back, you'll talk to Artemis. Artemis will tell you, I'm pretty sure, as I recall, tells you to jump to a black hole in the first place. Alright, there you are. I found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Tell Artemis what happened. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher their star charts. The alien even went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. That's impossible. I can't have traveled that far from charted space. You found my ship. Ask how you got there. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. The stars, they've altered since I made that charge. Blinked out, and how is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... It is quiet at first, but it is there unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words, a sound as if glass could scream. Comfort Artemis. I try to comfort Artemis, but my words feel strangely hollow. I can do nothing. Artemis speaks to me again. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, traveler, a gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within their fear. Or within their... I said fear. I added something. Ask for the glyphs. They're gone. My data fragmented in the... I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't... 16. Warn your face. Please. Not yet. I'm not... The signal cuts off as it crackles into oblivion. I hear a name through the static. Apollo. A frequency for Apollo has been added to my Holo Terminus contacts. Alright. Great news of Artemis' signal lost to Nada. Oh, I don't need to bring it to him. You come to me, Nada. Come to me. I command the anomaly. Actually, I don't. It just comes wherever I call it. But I can't go in there and tell it to go anywhere. I can only call it to me. And we are on approach. I hope everyone's doing really well today. We're about to end our stream about half an hour. Bit of a shorter stream today just because we had a bit of a late start. However, we will be back Monday morning at 9 a.m. is my intention, Central Time, to start off with Outlast Trials. Be sure to follow, subscribe, and wherever you might be catching us, as we are multi-streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and X. Formerly Twitter. sure glad to get the chat and stuff back up and running with Streamlabs software. It was such a pain. I was like, the shoutouts aren't working. Oh no, I can't see when people are following. Nada's back here. Nada. What have you learned, traveler? What generates Artemis Entity's signal? Mention the portal. I tell Nada how we failed to understand Artemis's location. I explain their strange messages, Apollo, and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Honestly, he said he was passing through a gateway. It sounds like he was in sort of like hyperspace, and then the tunnel broke. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen Cowboy Bebop, but when the ships travel, they travel in hyperspace along known hyperspace routes, and if you break that route, you could be torn into shreds, right? Or dematerialized. Artemis slips between worlds, into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are stable, small. Nada is worried, traveler. Cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis Entity still does not remember Nada? Say they did not. This is a puzzle. A trap or a tragedy? Apollo Entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveler Entity is curious, Nada has advice. The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas Falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas False Entity hunts Nada. But Traveler may seek them out. Draw them away. Well, thanks for the nanites. And Quicksilver. Ooh, we got Quicksilver. Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. We were already given, but they're not nowhere nearby. Purchase technology blueprints or new base parts aboard the anomaly. Undertake missions with other travelers from the Nexus, or exchange discoveries and rare products for nanites. Locate and activate a hollow terminus. Hollow the adventure. Okay, so we need to go locate a hollow terminus. Boundaries are strange things, traveler friend. Most things stay where they belong. Other things are our home, Atlas, and now Artemis friend slip between. Curious. Just devices, traveler friend, to be understood, copied, advanced. That is all we can do with this universe. Yes, appreciate it. I already asked him about the other stuff. I doubt. Well, we'll ask one more time about any black holes in that. See if he's got any new ones that might come up. Galaxy for you, just for you. You must see it all. I will do it, friend, but please be careful. We would hate to see you leave us. I don't think I'll ever leave you. Oh, maybe. Good, this is a way to get back over too. Whee! A more efficient jetpack would definitely be helpful. All sorts of things to be more helpful in this game. You know, Carbone, you were talking about Outlast Trials being too easy, and I think, you know, you got through it too quickly, and that's, you know, that's expected. Especially they did make it. It does seem easier with more players, right? But I noticed, you know, Outlast Trials, that's why I was concerned about playing it, was that there would be a lot of repetition between the different trials and challenges, making it considerably easier as you moved along, as you strengthened your character. But, you know, once you run out of content, that's unfortunate. They ran out of it really quick for people. And that's one of the things I noticed yesterday that was, you know, that you were most upset about. It seemed like that, you know, they just ran out of content. It was too quick. Alright, we need to... Let's see here. There's my base. I kind of want to head back there, at least to put a portal there that I can use. my concern with Outlast Trials was I was originally gonna play every day, right? To get through it, but I was concerned of getting bored with it really quick.
Technology recharging.
It took a lot of tritium, didn't it? I'm gonna hit up those that asteroid field again over by the main base or the main station of the system before I head back, because that asteroid system here had a lot of tritium. It's the only way to get around in this game. Yeah, especially when your character's maxed out. I could see that really, getting boring because you're maxed out to the max, right? So, anyway. So the new events and stuff, you'll get through them really quickly too, which is probably why you were like, can't I just reset the character? They should let you reset it, and then you'd enjoy the new event. What is that? What is that? Oh. A save station? Technology? Don't mind if I do. Wow, I landed that thing almost damn near on top of it. I was supposed to do that, I thought. Do a scan for... What is that? Is that this? Yeah, that had to be that. Okay. There's a station over there. But I thought... Okay. No, they got me changed up here. Okay, go back. Log. Save this. Where did it locate the holotronics? What is that? Armored clan. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've dealt with those. Those things are nasty. Armored clams are assholes. Unless you're prepared to take them on, they will take a good chunk out of you every time. Yeah, Carbone, I can see. I mean, that's the gameplay, right? You can still go and it's just another way to play it. Help people out, get them to where you're at, so they can be miserable too. Miserable company, right? So if you don't mind me asking, what do you do? Like regular day job? Blast it away. There's a lot there, but there's still more. It's buried deep. Wow. Come on, bigger shot. I should have been doing that all at the beginning. I think that's it. Nope, a little bit more here. Right. I can fill in the holes, but that takes time. We'll fill them in later. There's another deposit over here. Well, thanks for sharing. I mean, so it's good that you take care of your family, right? Whoa, what the? What the hell? Like I hit the plant at the same time. It threw me off. And how did it get me from all the way over here? That always bothers me, that plant can do that. That first hit. I'm nowhere near it. Copper. Huge deposit of copper. Whoops. A little off on our shot there. Where are you from? From, by the way. It sounded kind of like your accent might have been from the south earlier when I caught your stream yesterday. I could be really wrong. I suck at accents, but I was originally from Texas, and then I lived along the East Coast for a while. Went back to Texas and had a teacher in my teenage year. You know, after living in Texas for almost 6 years before even talking to him. Him going, where are you from? I'm like, well, I'm from Texas, but I mean, I lived on the East Coast for a little while. And he said, okay, well, that explains it. Your accent kind of sounds like from the East. And I'm like, okay, I don't think I lived there that long to have picked up an accent, but I suppose. Oh, there's the Hollow Terminus all the way over there. He's like, where is that thing located again? Sometimes the markers in here take a minute. Ooh, did we make it? Did we make it? Yes! Okay. Well, see, I was way off. I lived in Pennsylvania for a short bit as a kid. I lived in New York, North Carolina. I lived in New Mexico. And of course, we drove all in between all those. So, I mean, I got to visit every one of them, all the states in between there by driving. Lots of carbon on this plant. Oh, I guess there's more ferrite too, like ferrite dust. Hey, Angel, I forgot to ask you, but how the dogs, did they do okay going to the bathroom earlier? Making our way back to our ship, so we take off and head over to the Hollow Terminus on the other side there. Trying to advance the story a little bit. I really wanted to show what it's like going through a black hole and what can happen. Because the first time I ever played this game, right? I had a good planet, nice planet, it was calm. Yep, and we made it back in right before the rain started again. Nice. Oh, it is coming down here. We went to that portrait session and it was just pouring on the interstate. I'm driving 70, 80 miles an hour. Hardly able to see. I like it dangerous like that. I've got all 4 kids and my fiance in there with us. We're just trying to get home in a rush because baby was hungry. Poor kid. We forgot a bottle this morning, so she was hungry. Anyway, we first time I played this game, I ended up landing. Made a huge mistake. I built a base. I didn't really use the portal yet. Didn't figure out how to use it, and we just kept advancing the storyline pretty quick. And I got to the point where I could, I wonder if I should plant it there because it's not there, obviously. Oh, there it is. I'll just plant it over here. That's the Hollow Terminus for sure. Anyway, we were advancing the story along. And we got to the black hole part. We jumped through a black hole. We couldn't make it back. So I told the story a few times. You got to make sure that you've been using the portals for a little bit. And I think you've established a portal at a base that you want to be at. Otherwise, you start all over. And the upside is even if you run out of power at your portal, like I know I'm going to at my other at the other base, I don't have to. It doesn't have to have power for me to go to it only when I want to leave. I can at least head to it if I need to. Yeah, yeah, definitely name your bases, Carbone. I would definitely do that. If you leave them up to the way they name them, good luck. Is this my base or was this someone else's again? Shit. Not sure I'll figure this one out. Tune to Apollo. Yeah, and what do we got now? This is not the same. Oh, that's not what I want. Come on. Are you serious? There. The transmission is silent. A stranger stares at me. Greet to Apollo. Identify yourself or I end this call. Okay. Friend of Artemis. No, you're not. Why? Why do you use that word at all? Friend. It's just a label. A pretense to make you feel better about being alone. Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care about their weird dreams. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. Wow. All about the money. Time is money. And honestly, you have to think about that. The more precious your time as you get older, the more you should be charging people. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Apollo's demeanor changes. They appear uncomfortable at the news. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Sure. Apollo studies the log, pausing and replaying the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data, it's distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly. And this, the portals, perhaps they're the key. Yeah. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? That's fine. Are you going to charge me to do so? I ain't got enough money for that shit. If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you to a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Or perhaps just like a It is what it is. We'll see what happens. I have to ask myself the twisted corners that came over on YouTube if you are still there. Because you haven't said anything since I answered your question. If you're the same twisted that I know. Alright, Apollo's contact will help expand your base. Locate them on the galaxy map when in space. Got it. Do that here in just 1 second while I collect some stuff here. Nanites are so useful. And so is Quicksilver. Both hard to come by, or not easy to get. Nanites is easier with the anomaly station. You can collect them there pretty readily. I'm curious about all the tricks that you might have for me, Carbone. Things that I haven't done yet or explored, or ways to make, you know, nanites or... So I think this is where I ran into the issue, right? That first time I played, I jumped too soon. Did I open all this? Oh, it was already open. I think I opened it. We don't necessarily have a station or a base here. And I have it, I just haven't put in a portal yet. Where is it? On the other side of this. No, real quick, let's go see what this. You farm Quicksilver? Now, didn't it say to find his contact from here? Life form. Oh, is that's it there? Okay, so there. There's just a small jump somewhere. But don't I need... That's a red star. I just warped through the planet. Oh, so you can't... I didn't know you could farm Quicksilver. That would be really useful. Euclid Galaxy, Izansky system, first Frost Crystal again. I don't know if that's the crystal. I know there's storm crystals I'm looking for, but I don't know if they turn into storm crystals from Frost. I have to sit on one of those planets until they change. That's a tritium-rich asteroid. Whoa, there's a big beast. Wow, what in the world? Like an electric storm or something. Activated copper. Pyrite, cobalt. Oh man, we got some places to go to. Lost silver. Nothing wrong with that, but not what I was looking for. Alright, off to the space station. Hi Jessica, how you doing? You having a good day? Whoa, come on, don't miss it. You and Godslayer get a chance to hang out, I assume? Spend some time together. Ooh, I kind of like the color of this one. They changed, that's the one thing, the colors change. The station itself changes. Some of them are like a cube instead of a sphere up there. So, I really like what they've done with the space stations. It makes it fresh, it makes it feel new, different galaxies, different stations. Now, granted, the layout's still the same. They did make it easy on themselves in that. I believe that, Godslayer. I do. I'm glad to hear that her day was good because you're there for her. Gra, interloper, you are late. You were supposed to arrive minutes ago. Nonetheless, dude, I got here as fast as I possibly can. The price has been paid, and I have obtained the requested upgrades. New modules for your base and protection against the elements. Where is your base sited? What sort of hazard protection meets your needs? I don't have to really worry about it, honestly, because I don't have hazard protection. Or I don't have hazards that affect my base, but... Let's see here. What hazard protection meets my needs? All of the above. But yeah, guys, we were a little late today. Like I said, we had the portrait this morning, and that went quite a bit longer than I expected it to, but we did make it, and we are here. I'm glad to be here, even if it is only for a few hours this afternoon. We got a couple minutes left, but we will be back again Monday morning at 9 a.m. is my intention. Always the schedule right now is 10 to 2, just to be on the safe side. But we've been playing around with the 9 to 3, so next week I'm going to give another run of 9 to 3 as best as we can and see how that works out for us. If it doesn't really make anything different, we'll probably just go back to the 10 to 2 so we have time to try and work on videos, you know, and pump out some content as well. So let's see here. No, I tend to have more of an issue with cold plants than I do most. Cold and hot plants, they suck the most, but we'll go cold protection right now. From your expanded base, you will be able to explore freely and return from any station. May the light of the Atlas watch over you. From my expanded base, I don't have to worry about it. But since we're here, one of these planets here seems kind of cold. Oh, I should have taken a look at that other planet. Okay, so this is when I got all the metal stuff too. Okay. Obviously, I've been kind of dinking around some of this stuff a bit slowly because I thought it didn't take me this long to get this far in the storyline before. But I've been dinking around with some of the crafting and that this time around. So, how you feeling today, Godslayer? I'm glad to have you here, brother. I saw you pop in, but I've been taking a bit of your advice, not calling people out if I see them pop in. ABB. Unless you say hello to me. It's like kind of like, yeah. See, they all used to be the same. They all look like kind of like diamonds floating in the sky. And they've really changed it up, which is nice. So we got frost protection. I could come down here. In my other game, Carbone, the on a frost planet, I actually have the settlement I found, and I took ownership of it. Windswept planet. Oh wait, I want to see what this one was. Where are you? Ah, this big beastie. What kind of planet are you? Desolate planet. Well, that doesn't bode well, I don't think. What is there a planet on the other side? It looks like, because there's rings over there. No, Godslayer, actually, we were just about to wrap up, so I think, actually, with that being said, we're probably going to be calling input in just 1 second. I need to... Ooh. Don't want to run into any of these bad boys. I just want to see what's on the other side of this. Alright, it's going to be faster if I do this. Yeah, I know, buddy. I thought about, you know, trying to make up a little bit of the time that I missed this morning. That's a desolate planet, too. They're both desolate planets, really. Desolate planet. Desolate planet. So, really no issues, just nothing on it. Return to your base, use the space station teleporter to travel instantly. Okay, space station teleporter to travel instantly. Well, first of all, it says return to my base. So, wow, what did I keep doing? We're going to need to save anyway, so I think we'll head back to my base. Although, to save myself some fuel, it'll be better if I do this. Right there. Maybe I should make one of those, huh? Make that as a reward. Redeem, you know, extend the stream can only be used once during stream. Extend by like 30 minutes or an hour. I'm not gonna leave it up to people to decide because they might say 24 hours and that ain't happening. We'll make a reward so it's like maybe half an hour, but yeah, I'm not gonna leave it open. Hey, yeah, you type in how many hours or minutes you want me to be playing to extend that. 2 days. Holy shit. Somebody get me my meds. I'm gonna be up here all day. And I am, so we've talked about those rewards for the push-up, sit-ups, and that, and I'm gonna change that. I did have it set up for like 1 use per person, but like per stream, but I think I'm gonna change it to just like once per stream. Those can be used for the push-ups and sit-ups and that, because I can tell you right now, I used to be able to do 50 in a minute when I was in the military, but nowadays not so much. I'm lucky to get 20, 25 in one sitting, so that's why I put a max of 20 on there. And if I put a half-hour cooldown, we should be able to get it done. But yeah, I think once per stream is probably good until I get, you know, get that arm strength back up, and then I'll increase those challenges a little bit. What am I doing? I was going to floor here. But no, I do like the idea. I do like that idea. Thank you for, you know, throwing that out there, even if it was a joke. It's a good idea, I think. What's funny is I put so much carbon into, like, this is why I want to get the batteries and the solar panel up and running, because you spend all this carbon to like run a reactor on base, and when you have the solar panels and you have enough batteries, you can run everything. So I don't know if you saw it earlier, Carbon, but I'm going to show you here when I get back real quick. God, sorry, I know you've seen me playing this game, but this is our base at the moment. There's our portal, and we have the biofuel reactor, which, even if you're not in game, this thing counts down. So in 2 days' time, I'll be out of fuel, unless I keep playing and adding to it. Of course, I have this, it's also sucking fuel out, and it's kind of, you know, going through my roof at the moment. We'll fix that later. Come outside, I started adding a solar panel and a battery up here. So we got, looks like a fully stored battery, but I'm gonna have to run the power line through, which I was pretty certain the game does offer wireless connections, so you don't have to run it through with like these wired lines. But that is yet technology I have yet to uncover, like to break out of. So. But I like my little house, at least to start my this first base. We had a nice little porch here. Just need a chair so I can sit down and look out. Yeah, it is quite blue here. I love the, like I said, the other planet that we were on earlier had the same kind of bioluminescent flora that was on the ground, where this purple kind of goes through, except for mine's also got a bunch of bubbles. So, in fact, there's some bigger bubbles right there. I landed here, I'm like, oh, it's a bubble planet. I love it. Alright, what did they want me to do? Let's see if it might take another minute just to... Nope, I need to go to the log, not here. Expand and staff your new home. Construct a minus for specialist researchers. Find recruits aboard space station. Wow, we're at that point, huh? I was hoping to hit, like, here. Actually, what are you doing in my house? He's just gonna walk through the wall and nice. I'd love to see your place, Carbon. Come out and check it out. What is that glowing thing way over there? Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh. Okay, we can get a little bit in. I'm gonna guess that looks like it might be a sodium plant next to a poisonous plant. Alright. They stick the ship next here, so I don't have a place for it to specifically go, so I need to move that that Exolander. That doesn't work too well, does it? I chose this place simply so I could remember to come back to that pod, and then now I have to deal with the fact that I'm trying to build around the pod, so... I need to build a portable safe. But we will get to all that next time. I might, like I said, I might advance this a little bit, try and get a little bit further, so that way next time we're not grinding so much, but... Yeah, we already opened all this. Why does it keep closing it? Oh, but we get something. Okay. So that is going to be it today, everyone. I appreciate you all coming out, spending some time with me today on this Friday. I hope that you have a rest of your day as blessed and that, it's a good day for you. So be safe. I will see you all again here on Monday at 9 a.m. I will be on here at 9 a.m. Central Time. If you haven't already, check out our Discord. I believe it's on my Abouts panels over on Twitch. Be sure to check it out and follow the link. We do regularly update there saying whether or not we're running late or something is coming up. Otherwise, I'll probably be using Twitch stories to try and keep people updated as well. So take care, everyone. Much love to all of you. I appreciate everyone for coming out today. And I'll see you all again on Monday morning. Hey, one more minute. You're still with me on I try to remember to do this. Still getting in the habit of doing it every time I end. I've got a few friends, a few streamers that are also streaming today. So real quick, we're going to rate one of them. Acid Masters and playing Fallout 76. We got Helldivers 2. We got some income going on. And some subsistence. Do you have any suggestions on? I gotta work on that, Angel. I appreciate it for pointing that out. So, I just want to say real quick, everybody over on Twitch, I wanted to give a raid out to some of the other streamers that I follow and have been making friends with. We've got a couple playing Helldivers 2. We've got a couple Fallout 76 run. We have a Dinkum and a Subsistence. Any suggestions? Anybody up for? I kind of know what God's Herald say. I know where his heart is right now. Dinkum. But I know he loves Fallout too. And there's a streamer out here, Acid Mastered. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of him, but he's been working towards getting to affiliate. Hasn't made it yet, as far as I know from him. Would love to help him out. So if y'all are good for that, I would like to push us over to him. He's on Fallout 76 right now. Sounds good, Angel. I think so too. All right, everyone. Bear with me for 1 minute. I'm going to get the raid set up. Two, one. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day and a blessed weekend. Talk to you again here on Monday.